of teams will be dropped out here, as this is the final upper bracket. 2 will advance through onto that best of 1 to determine who
has at least one advantage in that, well, they could have stayed warm in their own way on the AIM trainers, as we know that Boo Boo and Aquas love to do, but they also have gotten to... Here it is time to load in to the final cash out of stage 2. And remember, folks, whoever wins this cash out in final round, they're going to be joining the big boys in the finale. We still got one more stage following this, but Sonsoyo, it's all going to take place now. Onto the pier, off the big pad. They're going to be engaging with Team all the way over here on this sky bridge at the transfer station.
Yeah, and there's a lot of big boys in this lobby. Envy, the only team running double light, but that being said, Tiger's going to take a lot of damage against Team and we've seen Aquas before. He is an absolute shooter. We're going to see Team make their advance over here on top of this vault right now with so much damage going the way of Honor the Pier, and he almost gets taken out, but dashing out of dodge was Marshy, getting a big winch on top of Boo Boo right now, but he's going to be the one taking out Aquas, following up with Marshy, but taking out himself. Don going down as well. Honor the Pier finding a great off angle. Tiger just sitting up, just playing very calm and patient right now. This reset is not going to go the way of Team
They didn't even look at Tiger. He's just getting that for free. He literally stands there, no cover needed, just chunking away with the KS-23 light artillery cannon. Why not? Cash out A going to be plugged, but we're going to dump over to cash out B, where AGB, they got started, but Envy is not letting them get prep time. Look at how Bubba is chasing down KD Killer. He might be in Invis light, but he's fully visible now, and that is where Bubba comes into play. But Bubba is the last one standing. EK and Oppo have gotten through the noise, cut through Uni, cut through Gremlin. They are going to have just enough space to get the res onto their Invis boy. Bubba waits for Envy to coin back in, and as he does so, he's looking to see if he can get just a little bit of extra stall. Once again, you don't want prep time, and at the very least, he's preventing them from getting prep until they drop it in, and, well, we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I feel like Envy a lot of the times are just getting picked off too early. They are able to find picks right back, but a lot of times in a 2v1, 3v1 situation, just not working out, finding that reset. But a big RPG goes out, and Akazo is going to take that as well, but we'll have to see how this entrance does go out. KD Killer does get found and spotted outside that invis, but he's not going to be taken out. He's going to be able to find that reset, but now it's going to be Akazo now taking a lot of damage with Gremlin and Uni pushing aggressively, but the goo is stalling out. I mean, this is going to allow a full reset from AGB.
How does EK survive that? I mean, yeah, the goo gun was there, but he was able to go around 2 corners, and Envy wasn't chasing. Bubba at least finds one on a KD Killer, but now Envy, they got to cut through the 2 heavies yet again. They're up in the anti-gravity cube, and Gremlin is the first to fall. EK has a little bit of cover, but already up on the top, it's Uni and Bubba. The rest of AGB fall. That Pyro Mine might do a little bit of damage, but it seems to be the AGB have lost this cash out. Young Guns, on the other hand, they still got to worry about Team as Aqua. He goes down. Boo Boo's the next. Dawn is still up, but all 3 of Young Guns up means, well, this is going to be theirs all the way over here in this office building.
Yeah, Young Guns proving once again they can get the momentum early on. Envy, in my books, this could be a good tell in this match. I talk about for them specifically, it all matters about momentum. If they win this first box, they're putting themselves in a great opportunity to carry that through to that second box. And you know, once they get that second box, they are basically guaranteed. I feel like they're feeling themselves whenever they get 2 boxes. But that being said, Bubba now in the crosshairs of Honor the Pier, but narrowly gets away at half HP. It's going to be another vault fight for Vault 3 here as Gremlin looks for this rotation.
Yeah, this might be a very, very sloppy fight from Envy given their entry point, but as it seems that Honor the Pure, he's still not as ready as he could have been. Both Honor and Bubba have to back away, but Envy is at the very least aware of the third party as Aquas comes through, takes out Honor the Pure. Envy already tried to position themselves away from any extra threats, and well, it's just Tiger that's left, and Envy, they're chasing him down. That felt a little personal.
Yeah, that was definitely something right there. I mean, Tiger just getting collapsed on by the double light onslaught of Envy, but it looks like Team finally walks away with this box, but Uni wants to try and stop this, get something going, but a missed winch from Boo Boo, not going to be able to find Uni on the tail end of that one. It's going to be the box getting plugged by Team Fortunately for them, that's going to put them in the driver's seat, but not for long. It looks like Envy is looking to get this steal.
Yeah, Envy is going to be getting the steal. Team will respect it. On the other side of the map, AGB have started. They have prep time, and given Young Guns' early wipe on this last vault, means that Young Guns should be approaching Team AGB for what I think is the first time. I don't think those two teams have fought each other yet, no matter how many cash outs they keep getting in. So this is interesting, unless, well, they decide to come over here. Doesn't seem like it at the moment, though. Team they are trying to figure out how they reset over on the temple, and all the way up on ultimate height, they will spot Bubba, but there's more pieces to this puzzle than just him. Uni on the wide swing has this angle way outside, but I was telling you, Gremlin, he's just aura farming up top.
Yeah, Gremlin just sitting there with his mesh shield, trying to show some presence up on that roof. But I mean,
Young Guns are here.
Has a little bit of the higher ground, but Young Guns pulling up right now, and this could cause some trouble for everybody, including Envy. That being said, they're going to be going to knock this cash box down, drop that C4. No stall on that cash out right now, but it's going to be up to them to winch it over, force this point, throw that goo. But Uni's going to be dropped by Aquas. That being said, this is not looking good for Envy right now. As
that
this
box
fight goes full force. Gremlin holding on to a thread of his life right now. 1 HP left on the side of Gremlin. Uni does get revived back up, coining back in with that defender coin, but ultimately it looks like Young Guns taking this point and set up pretty strong right now.
Yeah, Team just proving to be a distraction. Envy almost not even realizing that their box was taken until they've all fully reset. But now it's Gremlin's turn to get in. But there's a lot of mines. There's a lot of goo he's got to cut through. At the very least, Marshy goes down first. And Envy, they've got all three up. And Team they are still here. Young Guns need to rely on Team to try to hold this out. Team they've triggered the mines. It is still Young Guns' box. The steal is being started. Envy is wiped. It looks like might be the ones that benefit, and they do. Team gets it. And on the other side of the map, AGB 100% uncontested.
This is an absolute lobby. Perfect cinema lining up for this last round of cash out. And I mean, just Vault 5 getting tapped by AGB with Team approaching quickly. But it looks like they have Vault control and a little bit of that map control. B is right on their backside with that city. But an early glitch going out, maybe trying to stop that gateway. But Picazo's just going to grab the box, run, and move those heavy feet right there.
My prep time! They need prep time. They're going to bring it all the way over to the residential area and all the way up here. Pyro mine is set. The C4 is set. They've got Aquas up the top watching in awe as this man goes to work. And hey, maybe one day you too could be one of Auntie's goo boys. But Oppo, he might not be for long as he drops off the side of the map. Chuck is going to try to help him get up the spec, but right now, KD Killer, he's looking to prevent Team from moving in even closer. And as he does so, trying to find some way to get early damage that somebody on his team can play off of. Right now, Don is forced off the side. Oppo and Akazo, they're not moving out of position just yet. Akazo is redecorating this entire apartment.
Yeah, I mean, he's building it like the aunt would like for the Auntie's Goo Boys. But that being said, Tima's found a fantastic winch on Akazo, but with that Goo Stall, is not going to be finding much damage, going down to half HP. Finally drops out and gets the peel from KD Killer, getting healed back up to full. And I mean, how does he win? How does he make it out of that alive?
How does he do that? And not only that, but Oppo can just get them through anywhere. He's got the permanent D-mat of the KS-23. Oppo just Akazo blocks everything behind him. This is crazy. Oppo going down does hurt AGB, but they have the defender coin, and Akazo, he's so slippery. He's able to get away. He's almost throwing those banana peels behind him, but look at this. Dawn found him. Early shot with the KS-23. Two. All it needs is one more, but KD Killer healed it back up, and Oppo is back. The steal is being stolen, but KD Killer has a gateway back up, but Aquas was ready for it. Takes out KD Killer, and now Young Guns are here too. They take out EK. Aquas takes out Oppo, but Honor the Pure gets two. He takes out Dawn. Only one left is going to be Dawn, and that That's going to be Young Guns winning the third party against AGB. On the other side, it's Envy who's uncontested, and Young Guns, they took out the competition by being the team to come last.
What happened to the 20-second rule, Artie?
I said 20 seconds! I said 20 seconds, and they couldn't do it. You can't kill AGB in 20 seconds, and that's where Young Guns comes into play.
Envy and Young Guns moving on from this cash out round. Young Guns finding it last second, third party, just phenomenal pacing from them. But now they have that big challenge, that big brooding Envy to go up against in this 3v3.
Wow, I mean, just insane fights through and through. Team did a fantastic job trying to cut through the noise of AGB. Absolutely clinical with Aqua's getting that early info, but unfortunately, when these fights take too long, the Young Guns find their way in. It happened at the Temple, it happened at the residential area, and even though Team found themselves victorious in the face of a third party once, it only happened so many times because Young Guns, the masters of the third party, well, hyperactive, they made it work.
You said it yourself, masters of the third party. You could also describe it as the enjoyers, the kings, the throne, whatever you want to say, but it goes